So I Scott 1984 FP, that is I Scott 1984 FP on every social media platform, also known as Mr. Scott Aaron John Reynolds. I am ashamed to be a human being. I am so ashamed that none of you, none of you, none of you in power, none of you are using common sense. None of you are using this biggest muscle in the body. You're using the heart and pre-programming, conditioning, indoctrination going back centuries, decades for our ancestors through like several empires that work together. And I'm just like, I don't know where to start. MI5, MI6, CIA, FBI, Italian Secret Service, whatever the French equivalent is. If anyone had a brain, they'd realise that the UK does not leave the EU by accident. The 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 hostility to the European Court of Human Rights is no accident. The let's throw the gammons such as Farage and his ilk and Tommy Robertson, let's throw them some immigration hate, let's throw them some trans hate, let's throw them some Muslim hate. And we know that Zionism doesn't own the media. They may invest in media. It's always been conservatism. It's always been run by conservatism, dictatorships, royal families, because it's the only way to keep you sleepy. They created your 21st, so yes, we've had the Greeks and we've had the Romans and we've had the French and we've had the Muslims and the Ottomans and Turkey and all of this. We've had all of that over centuries and centuries. But your current system of education is all created by the conservative elites, establishment, political parties. Worldwide, your education. Why none of you were meant to know about Israel and Palestine? That was purely not accidental. You weren't meant to understand that India and Pakistan hostilities and the dehumanizing of all Muslims and splitting it up in 1948 also happens. What does it happen by? Well, it doesn't happen by the USA, it doesn't happen by the French, it doesn't happen by the Italians, it doesn't happen by the Russians, it doesn't happen fucking by the Chinese. It's that disgusting country that I live in called the United Kingdom. United Kingdom of conservatism shit. The fucking royal family. Oh my god. Jimmy Savile. Fucking in bed with the conservatives. Like in bed with the conservatives. In bed with the royals. In bed with the religious extremism. Oh my god. And Epstein Island. Oh my god. It's like, what do you not understand? Psychopaths, sociopaths, and narcissistic personality disorder sufferers their shit rises to the top. That means they want power, they want control, they want greed. And they do not care if they have to coup, steal, kill, set up, bribe, blackmail, shit on, throw someone under the bus, smear you in newspapers. It's all one organisation. And it's currently called the Great British Empire. And it works with its allies, frenemies. Its top frenemies are the Israeli state, France, the USA, Italy, China, Russia. And then it has some slimy connections in the Middle East, and it has connections in Africa and South Africa. Again, the West is drying up. Most can't afford rent. Most can't afford a mortgage, even though the mortgage is cheaper than fucking rent. Most people can't afford to buy. Most people can't afford fucking food. Most people are working more than one job. No one lives on benefits. No one can fucking live on benefits. Only the scam artists live on benefits. The ones that do it as a club. And you see them in the newspaper. Go and search it. There was a club that did loads of, employment and job seeker allowance scams. Those people are living the fine life. The average person on benefits, they are down there with the fucking poverty of the 1900s. Nigel Farage is the best grifter out there. Then it's Boris Johnson. Then it's Elon Musk. Then it's Jacob Rees-Mogg. Then it's Dan Wootton. Uh, uh, David Cameron, Theresa May, Priti Patel, the whole Trump family. And what they do is like the Murdoch family and all of that. If they can get an elite that looks like the public will pick an interest in, such as Elon Musk or Boris Johnson or Nigel Farage, bankers, ex-bankers, ex-wankers, they will put them in every paper. Every paper. Every paper. Do you not see the pattern, the pattern, the pattern, the pattern, the pattern? We live in the most vile, vile world. And it's been designed that way. No, it's not a god. It's not one organization. It's not one family line. It's not one set of royals. It's not one set of dictatorships. It's not one set of oligarchs. It's not one set of dingus. I can't say the word. China had a dingus. I can't say it now. The point is, it's not just one organization or one group. If you want to know the most corrupt countries in the fucking world, it is the Great British Empire that only falls in 1952, 1956, from memory. Go and do your own fucking research. So, the UK, United Kingdom, Commonwealth shit. The Commonwealth is to make the poor country feel special. While we still steal stuff. We still do the coups. We do it the French. We do it the Pope. We do it with Italy. We do it the USA. We do it with Russia. We do it with China. And then we do it with the Israeli state. There are 7 scumbag countries. That is the UK, France, Italy, Russia, China, the USA, Israeli state. So I'll say what the scumbag countries are again, that work centuries, decades. They cause half of this shit, more than half of it. So that is the UK, France, Italy, Russia, China, the USA, the Israeli state. Those are the 7 scumbag countries. The Rothschilds, the Murdochs, the Rockefellers, the Jacob Rees-Moggs, the Sunaks, the Boris Johnsons, the Nigel Farages, the ex-KGB Evening Standard newspaper Sun. They're all your puppeteers. They create the funky shit. They create coups. They create assassinations. They create the wars. They create the greed. They create the corruption. They create the hate. They create division. They even created your labels. We're just human beings. We're just a bunch of human beings with different upbringings, personalities, single family, nan and granddad, whatever, all of that shit. They create the labels, and then they put you into labels, and then they go, look at that fucking LGBT group. Look at that Black Lives Matter group. Look at that BMA group. Look at the Christian group. Look at the Catholicism. Look at the Muslims. Don't look here. Don't look at the Murdochs. Don't look at the Rothschilds. Don't look at the royal family. Don't look at the oligarchs. Don't look at the dictatorships. Please don't look at us. Zionism doesn't own your media. Fucking dirty, dirty conservatism does. Fucking much darker, much filthier, much scumbaggier. How do you think England takes over half the world? Because it had to be dirty and filthy and disgusting. Dirtier than Zionism.